Welcome back, my friends. Well, the rain was very welcomed, but not for the strawberries. They're doing okay. I've put these old CDs in place to stop the birds, but now the rain, we've got the slugs, and basically the ones that haven't been covered over, the rain's absolutely covered them in soil. But hopefully that'll put the slugs off. Very much doubt it. But I've got these cloches, so there'll be quite a few nice ones in there. As you can see. So I'm glad I used those roots. It'll wash off. Just sit it there, hopefully for another storm. The main concern this morning is to harvest the worm castings. Our wormery was established first of all in June 2015. It was then emptied and brought over to this plot where all my plant foods are, and I've tried to migrate the worms by splitting the material. I've kept this covered to the last minute so we can see if I've got any more worms to the surface of the new material. So I did add that yesterday, so let's have a quick look, see if there's anything in there. They're working their way through it, and hopefully most of them now have left this, so let's get my first bucket full. I'm going to be using this on my chilies. So I've got this one 30 litre bucket out, I think it's 30 litres. Lots of seeds growing, a few baby worms. But this will finish off nicely now around the chilies. Few castings in there, so I might end up with a few more worms. Right, let's have a quick look what we've got left. Took the top, the bottom was still a bit wet, so we'll let the moisture run out and let it dry out, and that'll end up in the tank underneath. We'll cover this up now with a cardboard so that the worms are in the dark and happy. Changed this tank yesterday and it already started to fill up, but it will do as you add more material. This isn't as strong as the compost bin, but it does get the added eggshells, coffee grounds and all the other mixtures that I add in for the worms. Just before we leave, the hashtag starting a new allotment, there's the first showing of the small seed potato experiment. And as you can see, it's way behind the normal seed potato. We move on to hashtag buckets, potato grown in a bucket of stones, and it's just poking its head through there. So William Coleman, yours has got every chance, mate. Please look after it and don't drop those buckets. You'll hurt those potatoes. My salad bed, I've just taken today's harvest, so that's quite a big bag full of mixed leaves and a big bag full of chard. My son's on a health watch now, so he'll just munch away. I've now realised why I'm getting contamination in the Comfrey Pipe. It wasn't coming in from under there because it's covered up, but I think the rain's been coming in sideways and catching on here, and it's dribbling down and actually going in through the saucepan there. So I've got to cover that all the way up to stop that, just so that I know I've got the actual concentrate in the bottom, and that's where we are at the moment. The pipe's been filled up now 3 times and it's almost ready for a refill. I managed to get one of the courgettes planted yesterday. Well, I think near enough everything's planted now. And one of the giant beetroot that's gone into the polytunnel. So I've got a giant beetroot and 2 parsnips in the polytunnel that are directly in the ground, not in the containers, just to see how differently they do. So let's get these chilies planted. So I'll start with this one. This is a chilli that is an unknown. It was given to me by somebody at work for a swap, and these are the space chilies that I had from Peter Edwards, the seed. I've got 3 of those, so I'm going to get those 3 planted. The only trouble with using worm castings is we ended up with loads of weeds, but mostly tomatoes. I don't know whether you can actually see. I'll show you in a minute. So the soil level's up to there. It's a good 4 inches above the ground level, but I can water as required. As soon as those leaves start wilting, I'll add a little bit more water. I'll get on with the rest shortly. Just want to show you these are the giant ones, but as you can see there, loads and loads of. So this is the Malvern chilli, the heavy, but we'll just keep weeding away. Well, that's another little job done. It has been a battle this year, especially with the weather. I think the carrots have grown another inch overnight. Unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. Grape looks really good as well. Another job. Oh dear me, it's ever ending. So the beans have survived the thunderstorms from last night. It's bashed all the eggshells about, but never mind. No slug damage as yet. I've actually put the runner beans there, and there, and then French beans have gone opposite, so that I don't mix up the varieties when I come to save the seed, especially if I do like a particular long bean, especially the ones that I want from Keep Calm and Make Compost. But they're doing really well. Surprisingly, this fresh rain sowed the sunflowers. It's never ending, guys. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, loving the comments, don't care what they're about. Happy gardening to you all, happy composting to you all. Till next time, ta-ra for now. Nearly forgot again, Nick from Nick's Allotment Diary has received his gift from me, a competition prize. So if you want to pop over to Nick's Allotment Diary, that's NICK''S Allotment Diary, then please do, and leave him a comment. I think he was a happy chappy. Ta-ra!